Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off this lesson by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. And I prepared a few precepts. We're going to go and do some research, Google searches. Lord willing, this will be edifying. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a long-winded lesson. So bear with me. Lord willing, again, this will be edifying. All right. So just give me a moment. I just want to make sure we're live and people can hear me. Just a moment. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Just make sure it's live. Let me just make sure people can hear me. Okay. Just make sure it's live. All right. So let's get into it, man. So I'll start off with Matthews 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom, again, this gospel, okay, singular, meaning a specific gospel, a specific message of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. Then shall the end come. Okay, so in order for the end to come, this gospel, this message has to be preached throughout all the earth. Okay, and for the fact that Christianity, okay, what we call so-called Christianity, has been around since the time that Yahushua was there. Okay, and nothing changed. Okay, nothing happened until the moment where this gospel, the doctrine that came forth out of the One West, okay, the doctrine that came out of One West through Abba Bivens, okay, all right, and the doctrine that came on down from our elders and apostles, okay, from Great Millstone, that's the doctrine that really changed the whole world, man. Okay, you see. So for the past 40 years, this is the doctrine that's been shaking the whole world. Isa Edom has to come down and add guidelines. Okay, the bankers are starting to move shaky. Okay, now the whole world goes onto a lockdown. Never before seen events. Okay, but it wasn't because of the doctrine of Christianity, so-called Christianity, the modern Christianity, is because of the truth of the gospel is being preached. Okay, and the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai do not return void. Okay, they do his intentions, they do his will. Okay, so let's go into it, man. Because again, the so-called Christianity that you have today, that you go to church and sit down and waste your time, basically, it's nothing but a cheap copy. It's nothing but a perversion of the real gospel, the doctrine that we've learned from the elder apostles, okay, from Great Millstone and like-minded men, okay. This is the doctrine that came from on high, all right, and we have it through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai, okay. Because again, the whole Christianity thing is nothing but precepts of men, okay. It's nothing but lies and deceit, and no truth is of the lie. It's like no lie is of the truth, okay. So let's go into it. Let's go into the Google, and the first thing we're gonna look up is how many, because again, we have to understand that the Lord works. He said that he's gonna save 144,000, and then he's also gonna save a great multitude. All right. So when you go into the Christian population of the earth in 2023, it says that there will be over 2.6 billion Christians worldwide. Okay, that's right now estimated. So we can say around 2 billion already. Okay, by the end of 2023, okay, there's already 2 billion Christians. So you're telling me that out of those 2 billion people, none of them are the 144,000. Okay, none of them are the great multitude. Right? You see. So all that time, it's not pertaining to prophecy, man. All these Christians in the world, and the end still hasn't come. The whole time that this doctrine of Christianity has been spread out all over the world, okay? How come the end hasn't come? How come Isa Edom is still in rulership? Okay? Because again, it is not the truth, it is a lie. Okay? It is a perversion of the real doctrine, of the real gospel of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? First off, they don't even call upon the names. Okay? They call upon God and Jesus Christ. Okay? It's hard for me to even say those names, man. To even say that name, because it's a false idol. Okay? Coming into the truth, man, I came to despise that name, you see? Because I know it's not the truth. Okay? And what did David say? I hate every false ways. I hate lies. I hate deceit. Okay? And that's the image of the so-called white guy, that so-called died for the sins of the world. Okay? That's nothing but deceit and a lie. That's a fable. Okay? So again, there's 2.6 billion Christians on the world right now. Okay, you would imagine that would be enough for the prophecies to come to pass, for the end to come to pass, man. So again, the next thing we're gonna look up is basically, so now we know that the Earth population is around 8 billion people. So already there it tells you that that's already like about 31% of the population are Christians. Okay, according to the calculation, if you do the math, you divide 8 billion. Okay, you divide it by 8 billion, and you divide it by 31%. It will give you around 2.3, 2.4 billion. Okay, so again, that goes into to tell you that there's about 31% of the world population, according to Isa Edom's stats, that are Christians. All right, and you would expect that to be enough. You would expect all the elect to be sealed by now, man, if Christianity was the truth. Okay, and it says here in Revelation, let me bring it out. So like it, Revelation 7 and 2. It says here, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. Okay, and the sea represents the people, and the earth is the earth. Okay, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, okay, nor the trees. Okay, the sea and the trees represent people. Okay, till we have sealed the servants of the Most High in their foreheads. And that seal goes into them, the servants of the Lord, acknowledging the truth and walking after Yahushua in righteousness, in the spirit and in truth. Okay, and I heard the number of them which were sealed, and they were sealed 144,000 of all tribes of the children of Israel. Okay, so out of 2 billion, you're telling me the elect are not there, man? Okay, where is the end? Okay, we're expecting the end, man. Okay, well, what's going on, man? What happened to somebody tell the Pope that the God that he's serving might be sleeping. Okay, I'm gonna pull a Elijah on the Pope right now, man. And you know that the Pope is on all sorts of folly. Okay, and we're gonna get into it, man. But that's crazy. At this point, the things that they say right now, man, they're literally telling you that they're serving Satan, but the people are in La La Land. They're completely through. They're zombified. Okay, they don't even acknowledge. They don't even see it, man. They're completely blind, man. They're in complete darkness, and that's scary to see, man. That you see the people, that the devil himself, the so-called white man, can tell you himself that he's the devil, and the people still will not acknowledge it. Okay, because they're foolish. Okay, they're sottish people, man. Our people are sottish people. If you're not enlightened by the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're through, man. Okay, you're lacking brain cells, man. Okay, you cannot perceive the spiritual things. Okay, so again, it says here. So now we're gonna go into a bit of history, man. Okay, this is just one reason why Christianity, so-called Christianity, modern Christianity, is not the truth, man. Okay, the fact that there's so many Christians out there, and the end still hasn't come. Okay, because the gospel of Christianity, of the modern day Christianity, has been spread all over the world, man. Okay, everyone has heard about Jesus. Okay, everyone has heard about Jesus, man. But the end still hasn't come. Okay, and even if everyone has heard about Yahweh Shai, okay, even if the doctrine of Yahweh Shai is being spread all over the world, okay, we still have to wait on prophecies to happen. Okay, but again, in that sense, okay, yeah, we're waiting for prophecies to happen, but I'm gonna go into other reasons why the Christianity is not the real doctrine. I'm gonna go into it, man. Okay, because again, like I said, this doctrine, this gospel has to be preached. There's a specific message that has to be preached all over the world before the end comes, pertaining to prophecy. Okay, and this is not it, man. Christianity is not it. Okay, so let's go into the history of Christianity, how it really started. So we're gonna go into Christianity. We're gonna go from the how it started, from ultimately from Yahweh Shai all the way until now. Okay, so bear with me. So let's go into it. And all this is like Google searches. I didn't try to go too deep into it, but Lord willing, it will be edifying. Okay, so it says here pertaining to the rise of Christianity, a Google search. Okay, it says here Christianity began in the Roman Empire. The founder of Christianity, Yahushua Hamashiach, was killed by the Roman officials. Okay, so this it all starts with Yahushua. Christianity goes into Hamashayakim. Okay, Salakia Hamashayak. Okay, the Hamashayakim, meaning the followers of the anointed. Okay, Hamashayak means the anointed. Hamashayakim mean the followers of those that follow the anointed. Okay, those are the real Christians. Okay, just as it says in Acts. Let me bring it out real quick. Acts 11. Acts 11 and 25, which reads, then start off, 25. Then departed Barnabas to Tarsus for to seek Saul, and when he had found him, he brought him unto Antioch. And it came to pass that the whole year they assembled themselves with the church, meaning the congregation of the people, okay, the congregation of the believers, okay, the believers of Yahweh Shai, not Jesus, the believers of Yahweh Shai. Okay, at that time you said the word Jesus, no one's gonna they look at you like a bug out. Who the fuck are you talking about? Excuse my language. Okay, the letter J was not invented. Okay, and again they knew that Yahweh Shai was a so-called Hebrew, and that he spoke Hebrew, and his name was a Hebrew name. Okay, there's no E, there's no letter J, there's no letter E in the Hebrew alphabet. Okay, get your facts straight. All right, it's 2023, man. It's about to be 2024, and you're still talking about Jesus, man. That's crazy. Okay, you come up with that name, man. You already know that you're not right in your head. Okay, so it says here. And it came to pass that the whole year they assembled themselves with the church and taught much people, and the disciples were called Christians, Hamashayakims, first in Antioch. Okay, and that was really an insult. Okay, look at those bug outs. They follow Yahweh Shai. Okay, it's not something that they were called for praise or glory. No, they were called Hamashayakims. It was really an insult in that time, man. Okay, but they were proudly they were proudly, and they suffered shame for the name of the Lord, and they took it proudly, man, because that's a part of the walk. Okay, so going back to Salakia, what's it called? Let me see. Yeah, let's go to Galatians 1 and 6. And it reads, I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you unto the grace of Hamashiach, unto another gospel, which is not another. Okay, so any other doctrine that is not pertaining to this word, according to the laws and according to the testimonies, because they have no light in them. Okay, if you don't speak according to this word, okay, the specific message, okay, if you don't speak according to this message, because you don't have any light, Yahushua is not in you. Okay, that's how we can discern who's speaking the truth and who's speaking lies. Okay, who's walking in the spirit of truth and who's walking in the spirit of error. Okay, we have the eye salve, we have the spirit of discernment to tell right from wrong. Cannot my mouth taste perverse things? Okay, so when someone pulls up and talks about Jesus, talks about it's okay to be a flamer, okay, talks about it's okay to anyone can be saved, you already know that that person is talking nonsense, and he doesn't know, that person doesn't know what they're talking about. Okay, they're not learned, they're fools. Okay, it says that fools are known when they open their mouths, man. Okay, you see, that's why most people, man, should shut up, man. A lot of people shouldn't be talking, man. If you're not a prophet, if you're not talking about concerning the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man, you should just shut up, man. Okay, you don't know what you're talking about, man. Okay, the thing is, we study. Okay, we study and we come with the facts, man. Okay, we go straight to the point, man. Okay, we come with nothing else but the truth. Okay, nothing but the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and we bring it out the gospel. We bring it out the Bible, man. Okay, so that's how we stand strong on the words of the Lord, man. Okay, we boast in the fact that the Lord has given us this knowledge and we know Him, man. Okay, that being said, I marvel that you're so soon removed from Him that called you into the grace of Hamashiach unto another gospel, which is not another, because there is no other way to lead unto life everlasting. There is no other gospel that will lead you into eternity, man. Okay, there's only one gospel, singular. Okay, but there are some that trouble you and would pervert the gospel of Hamashiach. Like, that's the point, man. There are a lot of people out there who are perverting the gospel. And Christianity in itself is a perversion of the gospel of the Lord. Okay? So it says here, but though we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel, okay, any other man, angel, creature, okay, any that preach any other gospel unto you than that which ye have preached, that we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. So anyone coming in the name of Jesus, anyone coming in the name of any other religion, man, okay, they're accursed, because that's not the truth. That's not the words of the Lord, man. Okay. As we said before, so I say now again, if any man preach any other gospel unto you, that ye have received, let him be accursed. For do I now persuade men or the Most High? Or do I seek to please men? Okay? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Hamashiach. Okay? Because we don't care about your opinions. We are not respect your persons. We're gonna speak thus said the Lord, man. If you get in your feelings, if you get offended, we don't give a shit, man. Okay? We don't care, man. Okay? We're gonna tell you how it is, man. Thick and thin, man. We're gonna tell you the truth. Okay? And if you repent, beautiful, man. That's great, man. Okay? But if you don't, man, you just fuel for the fire. We don't care, man. At this point, we're trying to save our own soul. Okay? We're trying to save ourselves, man. We're seeking our own salvation with fear and trembling. We're doing what we're expected to be doing according to the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And even then, we are unprofitable servants. So that's why we're moving with fear, man. And the fact that you're not moving with the fear of the Lord, that means that you're unwise. Okay, so we don't care about the opinions of the foolish out there, man. Okay, which are here today, are going to be destroyed tomorrow, according to the wrath of the Lord. Okay, so we don't care, man. At this point, man, forget you, man. If you don't want to believe, if you don't want to repent, if you don't want to conform yourself to the will of the Lord, man, forget you, man. Okay, but I certify you, brethren, that the gospel which was preached of me is not after man. For I neither received it of men, neither was I taught it, but by revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach. So it's all, so that doctrine, just to prove that fact that this doctrine comes from on high. It's not doctrine made of men, made of vain opinions, made of lies and deceit. It's the truth coming straight from the heavenly plane. Okay, heavenly plane realm. Okay, this truth is perfect. Okay, so I got another precept. 2 Timothy. Bring it out. 2 Timothy 2 and 15. 2 Timothy 2 and 15. And it reads, study to shew thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Okay? But shun profane and vain babbling, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. Okay? So again, you must study to know what you're talking about, to be fully persuaded, to know that not only so that you cannot be deceived. Okay, when someone comes to you with a different doctrine, you're able to cut it there and there. Okay, then and there, man. You're okay, yo, what you're saying right now is not correct according to the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why it is important not only for you to be a hearer, but a doer, okay, of the word, man. Not only just listening, but also studying. Okay, that's how you get your oil up. Okay, that's how you gather your oil, getting the understanding. Okay, because if you don't read, how are you gonna know? Okay, you must read. It is important. Uh, it is of a great importance for you to read, man. Okay, unless you gotta be like the Church of Berea. You can't just accept what we're telling you. You have to go and look it up yourself so that you can be fully persuaded. And then when you go and teach people, when you go tell people, you know what you're talking about, man. Okay, don't just be like he said, she said. No, man, you have to know for yourself, man. That's what makes you a good teacher. You know yourself because you know the answer is true. Okay? It says here, and their word will eat as doth a canker, of whom is Hymenaeus and Philetus, who concerning the truth have erred, saying that the resurrection is past already, and overthrow the faith of some. So already back then, in the time of Paul, there were already people trying to pervert the gospel and take away the faith of some. Okay, it says what they overthrow the faith of some. Okay, leading people astray. There are a lot of our people that are wolves in sheep clothing, man. There are a lot of people as wolves as sheep clothing all over the world, man. Okay, there are a lot of these people out there, man. And that's why you need the spirit of discernment so that you can see who's trying to lead you the wrong way. Okay, because it says, and again, you have to ask for the Lord to give you that spirit, because it says what the deceiver and the deceived are his. Okay, you see. So it says here. So again, there are a lot of people out there, false prophets, that have been set up to deceive the masses. Okay. So it says here, nevertheless, the foundation of the Most High, standeth sure, having this seal, the Lord knoweth them that are his. Okay, and if you belong unto Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, of a surety, no one can take you away from him, man. If your name is written in heaven, there's nothing that's gonna stop you from achieving this truth, from gaining this truth, and to remain in this truth even unto the end, even until death. Okay, so it says here, the Lord knoweth them that are his, and let everyone that nameth the name of Hamashach depart from iniquity. So again, iniquity goes into first off these other doctrines. Okay, be not drunken with wine. Okay, those that follow after the Lamb, they were virgins. Okay, because they were not defiled with other women. Defiled with women, meaning what? That they did not succumb to these other doctrines. Okay, because those women represents these other philosophies, the philosophies that the world presents, such as the modern day Christianity. Okay, those have escaped the wiles of the devil, the lies and the deceits, the trickery. Okay, they are able to obtain this truth and hold fast unto it even unto death. Even in the time of great tribulation, they're still gonna keep the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, so it says here. Let me see. What other precept I got? Okay, so going back to the history, man. So now we understand that Christianity began with Yahushua, but from then, okay, from the time of Yahushua's death, from the time that he gained followers, okay, the doctrine was there, okay, but then there started to be a perversion of the gospel. There were a lot of Israelites and other nations that were seeking to pervert the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, okay, and now you jump to the year 345 AD, pertaining to the Council of Nicaea. So let's go into it. It says here, pertaining to the Council of Nicaea, its main accomplishments were the settlement of the Christological issue of the divine nature of the Most High and the Son, and his relationship to the Most High the Father. Okay, it said the divine nature of the Most High the Son. You see, the Most High the Son. Okay, God the Son, and his relationship to God the Father. So they're trying to that goes into the madness of Trinity, like they're all one. But the thing is that they don't understand they're one because they're like-minded. Okay, me and my Father were one because we think the same, not because we are the same person. Okay, you see, the construction of the first part of the Nicene creed mandating uniform observance of the date of Easter. They implemented Easter, and that Easter goes into um not really that goes into the worship of Ishtar, okay, the goddess of fertility. Okay, that's when they started implementing idolatry in the mixing idolatry with the gospel. Okay, it says here, and promulgation of early canon law. Okay, so what else? Not really. What is the main reason for the Council of Nicaea? Let me see. Yeah, it says here, the council established the equality of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit in the Holy Trinity. Okay, so they added the Holy Trinity, which is nothing but paganism. They added Easter, which is again paganism, which has nothing to do with the scriptures. When it says Easter, the Easter is only mentioned one in the scriptures, and that's an error, grammatical error, because it's really supposed to say Passover. It's really the Passover, okay? That's what they were worshiping. Yahweh wasn't looking for no Easter bunny. Okay, okay, they were celebrating the Passover. All right, another madness. All right. So it says here, and that's pertaining to the Council of Nicaea. That's one big confederacy, and I believe that those were Jakes in that time, man, that were ruling at that time. But that being said, there was a big conspiracy to again pervert the gospel. Okay, but there's that it doesn't stop there, man. Okay, you jump into 1470, about almost let's say 7 years. Let's see what almost 130 years later. Okay, pertaining to the Catholicism. Catholicism was another corruption of the gospel. Okay, it says here, in after the fall of the Western Roman Empire. Okay, and again, when you think about the Western Roman Empire, that was really the pagan Holy Empire, because the Roman Empire was divided into two. Okay, it was the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire, and the Western was the pagan Holy Empire, and the Eastern was the Holy Roman Empire, which fell later on. Okay, but that's that beast that got wounded. Okay, he was wounded because the pagan the pagan Roman Empire was ruled by the heathens. Okay, so it says here, the Catholic faith competed with so like Arianism for the conversion of the barbarian tribes. In 1996, conversion of Clovis the First, the pagan king of the Franks, okay, saw the beginning of a steady rise of the Catholic faith in the West. Okay, so again, the rise of the fact that there was a pagan king who converted to Catholicism. Okay, that was one of the reasons why it got it got it rose up. Okay, so it says here, when did Catholicism become powerful? After the fall of the Western Roman Empire in 1976, the Catholic Church became a powerful and social political institution, and its influence spread throughout Europe. Okay, there was another thing that I wanted to see. Okay. Mm, Let me see. Salaki, bear with me. It's not this one. It says here, quick, the difference between Christians and Catholics. Christianity is an important world religion that stems from the life, teaching, and death of Yahushai. Well, they say Jesus, but it's really Yahushai. Okay, Roman Catholicism is the largest of three major branches of Christianity. Okay, so already there, the branches means that it's divided. Okay, and the Lord, there is no division and no schisms in the body of Yahushua. We're all connected. We're all joined together perfectly. Okay, so again, there it shows you that that this is not the doctrine. The fact that there's divided, that there is no division in Yahushua. Okay, just for that fact. Okay, it already tells you, but I'm gonna go into it. There's a many sect of denominations of Christianity, man, just to show you that religion is divided. Okay, it says here, thus all Roman Catholics are Christians, but not all Christians are Roman Catholic, because again they're divided. Okay, it says here, let me see. See again the let's say faith, reincarnation. They pray to Mary, man. So like shit, man. You see, it says here, why do Protestants not pray to Mary? According to their research, the attentions paid to Mary is extreme. You see why? Because it's idolatry, man. Okay, I know the Catholics, they pray to Mary, but it's idolatry. It's the woman worship. Okay. It's pussy worship, man. Ultimately, man. Okay. It says here, may not the attention paid to Mary is extreme, really extreme, and may not only be distract. It may not only distract from the worship of the Most High, but actually be idolatry. It is idolatry, man. You pray to Mary. She was just the vessel brought to bring forth Yahweh Shai, the Savior. She's not. It's not to say that she's not that important, but that's all. That was her lot. Her lot was just to bring forth Yahweh Shai in the world. That's it. Okay. What about his father? Why don't you worship his father too? Yahweh Shai comes from the seed of David. Okay, and that seed came from Joseph. Is Joseph not more important than Mary? You see. But again, I digress. So, like I said, pertaining to the fall of the Roman Western Empire. So again, that was pertaining to how they were. That was the pagan Roman Empire. Okay, they fell in 476 A.D. Okay, and from there, Catholicism came to play, man. Okay, so let me see. Let's see what else. Going to the Borg selected, no, to the two doors. It says here, pertaining to the two doors, and that goes closer to the Renaissance, but we're gonna start with the two doors. It says here, pertaining to the two doors, what is the two doors Reformation? Okay, it says here the Reformation, pertaining to 1533 and during between 1633 and 16, so like a 1533. Between 1533 and 1603 is the name given to the reformed changing of the church during the two doors period. Okay, so during the two door period there was a reformation. They made changes to the gospel. Okay, they made changes to the doctrine that was already changed from the time being. Okay, from the Council of Nicaea, they just kept on changing and changing and changing things, man. Okay, so so from the time, as time kept going, the doctrine kept being perverted even more and more. Okay, but the thing is, the true doctrine is still here in this time. Okay, the true doctrine that came from Yahweh Basham Yahshua, because again, the Lord made manifest His name unto them that believe in Him. Okay, those that are His, the doctrine is still there. Okay, you see, the doctrine is still there. All right. So it says here, how did the two doors change religion? It says here, the two doors monarchs left Catholic churches and set up their own churches. So again, that division. So they left Catholicism and made their own stuff. Okay, changing England's official religion to Catholicism to the new Protestant faith. There is much debate about what the real motives were for this and whether England was a stronger country as a consequence of it. But really, man, you already know, if you watch the two doors, you already know that guy was pussy whipped. You know, he just wanted to marry another woman. And really, yo, you're the king according to the Bible. Yo, if you kept the real doctrine, you would have had as much women as you want, man. As much women, a woman as you can support, man. You're a king, man. You know. You don't have to change the whole doctrine, man. If you're following the right way according to the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, you would have known that you could have as much wives as you want, man. Okay? As long as you don't follow after vanity, as long as you don't follow after idolatry or any other doctrine, man. There's nothing wrong with a man having multiple wives. Okay? Contrary to the beliefs of this world. Okay, another thing to keep the man effeminate, to keep the man based, is keeping him subjected to only one woman. Okay, because really a man is supposed to spread seed. A man is supposed to have multiple wives, man. Okay, as much as he can afford. Okay, as much as he's able to handle. All right. But again, we live in a world where we live in a gynocracy, in a society that pushes a feminine mindset and creates effeminate men. Anyways, but the only way that you can overcome this is coming back to the truth and being cleansed of your old ways, of your unknowing, and coming out of the world, because this world is filthy. Just the mindset already is filthy, man. All right, let's not go into the mindset, man. Let's not go into that. That's another lesson, man. Okay, but again, the two doors, they changed they changed the already changed doctrine, okay, into something else, just because the king wanted to marry more women. Okay, no, Salakia, the king wanted to be allowed to divorce. And divorce is Salakia, divorce isn't the scriptures, man. I don't know why you have to go through all that trouble, man. Because the people are unlearned. Okay, if you don't know, you don't know. You know what I'm talking about? So jumping from the two doors, and that was in the 1533, okay, during the time of the Renaissance. But again, let's jump into the Borgias, okay. So what did the Borgias do pertaining to the Renaissance? Okay, why is the Borgia important to the Renaissance? Cesare Borgia's actions greatly advanced the domain of the papal state after his father became pope. Simultaneously, Borgia became a powerful political figure and a potent adversary during the Italian Wars. Okay, an early portrait of Cesare Borgia. Okay, Cesare Borgia, he's the one we called Jesus. He's the portrait. He's the one that I believe Leonardo or Michelangelo painted as the representation of so-called Jesus as we have today. Okay, so basically, during the time of the Renaissance, that's when they came with iconoclasm. Okay, iconoclasm was the defacing of the holy images so that they can whitewash the pictures of the scriptures. Just as it says in Second Maccabees, they opened the books of the law and sought to paint their own images. Okay, so that's when they said Yahweh Shai is now called Jesus and he's a so-called white man. When the scripture specifically tells you, according to the Bible, Revelation 1 and 7, it tells you that Yahweh Shai is a so-called black man. All right? Now, Salakia, Revelation 1 and 14, Salakia, it tells you that Yahweh Shai is a so-called black man. Okay? It tells you in Daniel that the Father, okay, Yahweh, is a so-called black man as well. Okay? So when these, and the sad thing is that some people will have to see, the only way that they're going to believe that, even if it's written on black and white, they'll have to see Yahushua coming down from the heavens as a so-called angry black man to destroy this kingdom. Okay, they will have to see it to acknowledge and believe. Okay, it says here, what else did the Borgias do? See, Isa is a demon, man. Before I made my research, there was a bunch of things that I found and I saved it, but now this devil, he took it out, man. Says too much information being thrown out there, man. Okay, so let me see if I can find anything else. Let's see. The Borgia family was famous for the enormous amount of political power they yielded in the 14th and 15th century, particularly within the papacy. Okay, so they were pope. They were in the papacy. They were like the head of the church at the time. But it says what? They were often accused of crimes like simony, nepotism, murder, and incest. So I don't even know what simony means. Let's go into it, man. Let's try to figure out what that means, man. Buying and selling of private privileges. So like a selling of ecclesiastic privilege for example of pardons or benefits. So they were bribing people. Okay, they were being accused of bribery. Okay, it says here nepotism, the practice among those with power or influence of favoring relative friends, or okay, they were just being they're just keeping it in the family in a sense. Okay, murder, we know what murder is, and we know what incest is. Says the Caesar, so-called Jesus, he assaulted his sister. Okay, he basically raped his sister, man. Well, raped or whatever, if she consented or not, it's still incest. It's still wicked. All right, that nigga was wicked, man. Cesare Borgia, aka Jesus Christ. Okay, he's a wicked nigga, man. Okay, he even killed his own brother, man. And that's who the people worship. That's who the people bow down and think that he is Jesus. That person, they think that that guy is died for their sins. That guy was a wicked individual, man. Okay, and that's why you bow down to a wicked man, thinking that you're bowing down to the Savior. These people are completely lost, man. Okay. But that all goes through the fact that throughout the times, throughout the ages, the gospel has been perverted, and unless the Lord has opened your eyes to see the through the lies, through the smoke of deceit, you will not be able to understand. You will not be able to see that you're being deceived. Okay? It's all through the graces of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai that you'll be able to understand it, man. Okay, so we jump into the Renaissance. It says here during the Renaissance, I'm gonna jump that. That's not what's really important. It says here, how was religion important during the Renaissance? Okay, Salaki, how was the church how important was the church? That's not really what I was looking for, but let's see what they say. It says here, nah, it's not really that what I wanted to say. Isa Edom took all my shit out. Salaki took all the things that what the impact on religion? What was it? Okay, let's talk about the art. Okay, so again, iconoclasm. It says here, during the Renaissance period, many aspiring artists were sponsored by the church. Okay, they were being paid by the papacy or the Medicis. Okay, all those rich families to again deface and come with new images. Okay, to destroy and repaint the new images. Okay, so that they can push forth the narrative of white supremacy. Okay, that all happened during the time of Renaissance. And again, the word Renaissance means rebirth. Rebirth of what? The so-called Roman Empire, the rebirth of the so-called white man in rulership. Okay, so like the rebirth of the pagan Roman Empire. Okay, which we are living in today. Okay. Okay, so it says here, the church. So like during the Renaissance period, many aspiring artists were sponsored by the church. This is why artists tend to paint religious scenes. In addition, said artists were often employed to decorate the interior of churches. The most notable example of this being Michelangelo in the Sistine Chapel. Okay, so while he was there, he was surely painting a bunch of white babies, naked babies. Okay, because they all they're a bunch of PDF files. They show you who they are. They show you what kind of people they are, man. But still, you do not believe because the 2/3 of our people, the wicked of our people, are down with the sickness, like they say, man. They're all down with the madness, man. Okay, until the devil tells them himself that he's the devil, they still won't believe, man. Okay, so back to what else do I have as an article? And again, Lord willing, this is edifying. Okay, what else do I have? Okay, so that's about it. Let me see. I got something else, but that's for later. Okay, so it says here in Matthew 24 and 23, if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Hamashiach, or there, believe it not. Okay, because that's not pertaining to prophecy. It tells you that in Revelation, again 7 and Revelation 1 and 7, that all eyes shall see him. No one will have to tell you that's Hamashiach. No, you will know, man. And when Yahushua pierces the cloud, man, everything's gonna stop, man. The whole earth is gonna stop, man. Everyone will stop and see Yahushua. Every knee has to bow, man. Okay? It says here, for there shall arise false anointed, false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. But as we said before, the elect are sealed with the mark of exemption. They're sealed with the fact that Yahweh Bashim Yashai wants them for them, and that they cannot be taken away out of his hands. Okay, as Yahweh said it himself, all those that you have given me, I have lost none. Okay, so regardless, if you belong unto Yahweh Bashim Yashai, you will not fall to the snares of these other doctrines. You will follow after the truth. You'll be able to discern between the good and the evil, between the lies and the truth. Okay, so it says here, and again, salvation pertaining to that. Salvation is prophecy driven. Okay, everything that is written in the scriptures has to be everything that happens in the scriptures has to be pertaining to prophecy. All right. So again, it says here in Salakia. Let me bring it out. It says here in Revelation 19 and 10. It says here, I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren I have the testimony, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Okay, because as it says, I come in the volume of the book. From Genesis to Revelation, even in the Apocrypha, it speaks of Yahweh Shai, man. The whole book speaks of Yahweh Shai. But again, the prophecies have to come to pass according to how the Lord intended it to be. It says here in Ezra's 2nd Ezra 4 and 37. By measure had he measured the times, and by number had he numbered the times, and he doth not move nor steer them until the said measure be fulfilled. So until everything comes to pass, the Lord will establish, will do as he pleased. Okay, so everything has to come according to his will. Okay, he says what he declared the end before the beginning. Okay, and his counsel shall stand. Okay, so whatever the Lord has ordained, that's how it's going to happen. Okay, when you jump to 2nd Ezra 9, and I'll start at 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So again, the signs that we see pertaining to the scriptures, again, you have to read to be able to see, okay, what's happening right now in the world is what is written in the scriptures. Salakia. Okay, what is entailed in the scriptures, right? What is written in the book, that's what I'm seeing right now. It says what? Salakia, let me bring it out, because lesson is getting long-winded, but I'm almost done, man. It says here in Habakkuk 2 and straight to the point, and 3, it says here, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Okay, so again, that's what's going to differentiate this doctrine and every other doctrine. Okay, because again, no lie is of the truth, and that at the end prophecy will stand. Everything has to go according to the will of Yahweh Bashim Yashai. Salvation, when it comes to salvation, when it comes to the end of this kingdom, when it comes to the story itself, all has to be according to the prophecies, man. Okay, and that's why again, those that bow, the MOTB has to come and play. The World War III has to come and play. But again, who's preaching about that, man? Okay, the Christians are not telling you. They're not warning you about the mark of the beast. The Pope is telling you it's okay to be gay. The Pope is telling you it's okay to be a flamer. Okay, he's not telling you to worry about the MOTB. He's not talking about prophecy right now, man. He's talking about a bunch of nastiness, man. Okay, he's not talking about the fear of the Lord, man. Rather, he's teaching you contrary. Okay, that's how you know that he's a false servant of the Lord, man. That's how you know that he's a false prophet, man. This guy is he claims to be the so-called representative of the Lord, but he's nothing but the representative of Satan on the earth, man. Okay, ultimately, all these Edomites, even the 2/3 of our people, man, they're represented. Anyone that's not in the truth represents Satan on the earth, man. That's it. As it says, there are many. This is how we know that we're in the last days, because there are many anti-Hamashiachs. Okay, many anti-anointed. Okay, anyone that goes against this doctrine, anyone that doesn't confess that Yahweh Shai is the Son of the Most High, he is anti-anointed. Okay, but again, at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So again, the prophecies is what's going to make the difference between this doctrine and the rest of the doctrine, because again, everything that is written in the scriptures has to come to pass. Okay, regardless, it has to come to pass. The destruction of Babylon the Great, World War III, the MOTB being implemented, the persecution of the body of Yahweh Shai, okay, the salvation, Yahweh Shai piercing the clouds and delivering his people and bringing great judgment on the earth. All these things have to come to pass as it is written. So again, we watching the signs of the times so that we can prepare ourselves and know that Yahushua is on his way. Just as it says, when you see the signs pass, then shall you understand that Yahushua is on his way back, that the Lord is on his way back. All right. That being said, let's jump into Ephesians 4. Ephesians 4 and 4. So it says here, there is one body, one spirit, and even as ye are called in one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism. And again, that one faith can be changed with one gospel, one message. Okay, one. Okay, singularity. Okay, one power and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in all. Okay, you jump to verse 14. It says here, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, carried about with every wind of doctrine, but by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. Okay, but speak the truth in love, may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even Hamashiach. Okay, then again, from whom the whole body fitly joined together and compacted, by the which every joint supplieth, according to the effectual working in the measure of every part, making increase of the body unto the edification of itself in love. Okay, so again, those that are walking after Yahweh Ba'ashim Yashai, we're collectively a part of the body of the Lord, and a body that goes into like a government. A government is a body. Okay, and as Yahweh Shai being the head, the kingdom of heaven is going to be ruled by a body of individuals who are going to be who have been predestined for that great role, for that great position. Okay, because they were known of the Lord, that they were the rightful rulers of the earth under Yahweh Shai. Okay, starting with under Yahweh Shai, King David, and the rest of the disciples, the rest of the apostles, and the men on down, man. Okay, we are the rightful rulers. So I say we, Lord willing, I'm a part of that number, but we are the rightful rulers of this world, man. Okay, the Israelites are the rightful rulers of the earth, of the universe, with Yahweh Shai, ultimately, because He made it. Okay, Yahweh Shai made the earth, man. Okay, He made the earth, He made the universe through the power of Yahweh. Okay, through Yahweh Shai made everything, man. Okay, but again, we are not to be tossed to and fro with every wind of doctrine. Okay, we're supposed to be standing firm with this word. Okay, because this is the truth. And if you stand with Yahweh Shai, He will raise you up at the end. Even if you die on this side, the Lord will bring you back. So again, we cannot lose. Okay, because if you die on this side in the name of the Lord, Him that raised up Yahweh Shai will also be able to raise you back up. Okay, and that goes into you having faith that even if you lose your life, the Lord can bring you back. Okay, and that's something that these Christians, they don't have, man. They have faith in Satan, and eventually they're gonna fold. Okay, they're not really with it, man. When their livelihood is at stake, when they might lose their job because of not taking the MOTB, they're gonna fold, man. When they see their children hungry, when they haven't ate in a week, okay, when the government, when the army starts knocking at your door, man, these people are gonna fold, man. When you've been 2 months in a concentration camp, man, so these people won't even last 2 days, 3 days in a concentration camp, man. Okay. Before they even step into the concentration camp, they'll take the MOTB, man. They'll look at the camp and say, hell no, man. Give me the MOTB. They're going to take it, man. These people are going to fold, man. Unless you're rooted in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yashai, you're going to fold, man. Okay? So it says here, First Corinthians. It's like in First Corinthians 1 and 10, and it reads, "Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahushua Hamashiach, that ye all speak the same thing." Again, pertaining to this, to the doctrine. That's how we know that if you're walking with Yahushua, if you're walking in darkness, if you're walking according to the light, according to the truth, or if you're walking according to folly, according to any other doctrine. Okay, it says here, it says what? My sheep hear my voice. So if you don't walk according to the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, according to the proper doctrine, well, no, man. Okay, if you're spiritually discerned, if you know the scriptures, you'll know, man. Okay, so it says here that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no division among you. So again, we're perfectly joined, unlike the Christian community, which are nothing but a bunch of they're like the Apostle Tahar says, a organized mess. Okay, it's nothing but an organized mess, right? With the head being Satan himself. Okay, matter of fact, they should add one of the sects that they should add, one of the denominations that they should add to the Christianity is devil worshippers, man. Okay, because ultimately that's what it is, man. Okay, because if you're not serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you're worshiping Satan, regardless. All right. So it says here that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no division among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. What are the judgment? The law, statutes, and commandments. What is the mind? The mind of Yahushai. Okay, we have the mind of Yahushai. Okay, if the Lord is with you, if the Lord is in you, you have the mind of Yahushai. Okay, so again, bringing it back to that demon, the so-called Pope. Okay, which is nothing but an advocate for Satan. Okay, let's go into it, man. I got a quick article of his madness. Okay, so again, it says here in AP News. Okay, this is for disclaimer. I'm just using that for edification purposes, man. I don't want to take down my video, man. So it says here, Pope Francis formally approved letting Catholic priests, so again, Catholic, and Salaki, I didn't bring that out, but Catholicism goes into universal. Let me try to bring that out real quick before I jump into that, man. Okay, rise of Catholicism, meaning Salakia. Okay, here we go. It says here, yeah, the word Catholic derived from the Greek means universal. It is opposite to sectarian. It is opposite to sectarian rather than Protestant. Okay, Salakia, but again, it's universal, so it includes everyone. Okay, so the Pope is telling of course, the Pope is allowing the Catholics to bless, as it says. Salakia, let me go back to it. The Pope Francis formally approved letting Catholic priests bless same-sex couples. The Vatican announced Monday a radical shift. Okay, they're switching the doctrine. They're adding and removing, man. Okay, that's how you know that they're Satans. Okay, that's why you know that they're deceivers. Okay, how you a radical shift in policy that aimed at making the church more inclusive while maintaining a strict ban on gay marriages. You can't be inclusive and ban the thing at the same time. You're a demon, man. Okay, just say it straight up. You're a demon. Okay. He's allowing the Catholic priest, the priest of universality, inventing words, but regardless, okay, the Catholic goes into the universal, meaning accepting everyone, man. Just as what is the doctrine of the demons? Do as thy will, okay? As long as you pay your tithes, as long as you pay tithes, you can be as wicked as you want. Okay, all these churches nowadays, they accept the flamers, man. Okay, all the moles. Okay, and that's just to show you, man. They say they ban the marriage of same-sex marriage, but you can still bless it. Can you bless whom the Lord had cursed? That's how you know that they're completely against the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. When you read Leviticus, it says what? If a man lay with a man as he lays with a woman, he's supposed to be what? Put to death. But they're not going to say that. The church has taken a radical shift. That's just to tell you that that radical shift means what? That they turned their backs on so-called God. They're not the Bible. They use the Bible is just for decoration. They don't use the Bible, man. They use the Bible. They read John 3:16 and then they put it down. And then they sing and they dance and they do a bunch of witchcraft. Ultimately, man, they're using the name. They're using the Bible as a guise of righteousness when really behind this, well, not even behind the scene, it's out in the open. Out in the open, they're nothing but demons. Okay, and that's why they're gonna be judged, man. They have the book in their hands. They're gonna be judged, man. Okay, a radical shift, man, to be more inclusive. The Lord is not inclusive. The Lord is exclusive. The Lord is only dealing with not only even that He has an Israel of the Most High. Okay, He has the elect of the elect. The Lord is exclusive, man. He doesn't want garbage. Okay, the Lord is a righteous power. The Lord cannot see. The eyes of the Lord cannot behold iniquity, man. Okay, and you're telling this guy is the representative. Come on, man. A lot of people are being deceived, man. A lot of people are seeing that and they think it's okay. Okay, this is how you know that we're in the last days, man. This is how you know that we're in the last days, and we're almost out of here, man. This guy came out and openly, publicly admitted it's okay to bless the flamers, the moles. But what does the Lord think about that, man? What does the Lord say about that? All right? And again, you want to tell me that this is the gospel of the Lord? Hell no, man. Hell no. The same doctrine that was preached from the beginning, the doctrine of old, has never changed. This guy this guy is talking about a radical shift. That means that he's going straight to the devil, man, for his power. Okay? That's what it means. All right? It says here, another thing about the Christians, let me bring that out. But they didn't, let me just, got two more articles, man. Okay, let me bring out the articles. Fuck it. It says here, pertaining to what the so-called Catholics, the so-called Christianity did unto our brother, the Gadites, okay, the northern tribes, okay, what they did, okay, pertaining to the indigenousfoundation.org. It says here, that, let me go to the point, how were the indigenous people treated at school? What were their treatment that they used? What were the treatment that they used? The suffering that the Edomites, the so-called colonizers, came and what they did unto the 12 unto the northern kingdom of Israel when they came in the Americas, when they came and landed on the Americas, how they tortured and abused our people, man. Okay, and they were so-called Christians. They came with Jesus. Okay, they came with the Bible in their hands, but with a sword in their other hand. Okay, it says here, aside from the neglect of a proper education, the school also abused many of the students. Many students were sexually assaulted by priests and nuns who abused their position of power. They abused it, man. Those are the same people today, man. Okay? It's the same people that were back then. There's the same spirit that are here today, man. They hate Jacob, man. Esau hates Jacob to the point where he wants. It says the hour of my father, the morning of my father is almost done. When it's done, I will slay my brother Jacob. That's the same spirit that is here on this earth today, man. Okay, but that's just come on, man. The atrocities, if we'll be here all night to name the atrocities that Esau Edom has done. Okay, the bill that he has to pay, man, is atrocious, man. Okay, it's enough to make anyone faint. Okay, you see the bill of atrocities that Esau Edom has done throughout all the ages. This guy has a lot to pay for, man. Okay, it says what? Many of the students were sexually assaulted by the priests, the so-called Christians. Okay, so-called followers of God. But that's just to show you that they're not. Yes, that's just to show you that these people are nothing but wicked devils, man. They use the Bible as the guise to show themselves as being angels of light. But it says what? Marvel not if the devil can change as an angel of light. Because even his ministers can do the same. Marvel not if his ministers can do the same. And the Pope Francis is an angel of Satan. Okay, disguising himself as an angel of light, trying to be more inclusive. But that's nothing but the agenda of the devil, man. that he's pushing, man. He's not working for the Lord, man. Okay? Many students were sexually assaulted by priests and nuns who abused their positions of power. Nearly 28% of the young women were assaulted, and 5% were assaulted. The assaults, so like and and uh and 5% of the assaults reoccurring every 6 months. And you know that's a lie, man. You know they lied on those numbers, man. You know that maybe all of them were assaulted. Maybe you know it's a lie, man. You know, Isa Edom, he tells you the truth, but he also adds a lot of lies. You know those numbers were falsified. Those are not the real numbers, man. Okay? It says here, the school are often referred, the schools are often referred to as a place for institutionalized pedophilia. Okay? Those priests and those nuns and even to this day, you go to these all of them, man. They have a sick, twisted mind, man. Your local pastor, they have a sick mind, man. Okay, they're PDF files, man, and that's what they're gonna That's something that they want to push on the earth, just as they're seeking to include the same sex marriage as same sex couples as being normal, as being something that as being innovative, as being something to be proud of, something to be happy about, something to not be shunned. Okay, something that is supposed to be accepted. They're gonna do the same thing with PDF files, man. Okay, that's what they're pushing for, man. Okay, that's what the LGBT plus stands for. The plus stands for more wickedness, man. Okay, so it says here, the majority of the children were also beaten and tormented, some beaten and strapped or tied and shackled to their beds, man. That's atrocious, man. Okay, those are people that are so-called serving the Most High, man, and they were doing that to children, man. Not even children, they were doing that to the apple of the Lord's eyes. Okay, of course they were going off, but again, Isa Edom, he shed blood like it was nothing, man. It was nothing for him to shed blood, man. And the Gadites, the northern tribe, man, most of them are destroyed now, man. The guy did a heavy work on the northern kingdom, man. He has to pay. Okay? The Lord has not forgotten all these things, man. All these articles, all these things, man. The Lord will not forget, man. A thousand years for the Lord is as if it was a day, man. So don't think the Lord forgot, man. Okay? A majority of the children were also beaten and tormented, some beaten and strapped and tied and shackled to their beds. Needle piercings, so like a needle piercing their tongues, or electric shocks were also recurring punishment for speaking their native language. Often they were neglecting meals and had poor nutrition, along with poor sanitations. Nuns and priests used the teaching of Christianity to scare the children, creating and using the fear of God, really the fear of the so-called white man, okay, to make them embrace Christianity, okay? And that's the same way that you've done unto them, we're gonna give it unto you worse, man. Just know, man. Just the same way that you've been a devil in the world, man. You'll understand the meaning of Allah Shadia, man. We'll make these devils understand the meaning of Allah Shadia. Okay? You're gonna realize all the evil that they've done in the world, man. They'll have to pay for that shit, man. They'll have to pay, man. Okay? But again, we're going to wait for the Lord to do it. We're not going to do it ourselves. The Lord is going to come and show his wrath, man. It says what? The Lord is angry with the wicked every day. And that's been like that since, man. Okay? Ever since the mystery of iniquity came to pass, man. Ever since Alexander the Great, Alexander the ape, Salakia, Alexander the demon came into power, man. In the time of the Greeks, ever since that time, and the Lord has been angry with the wicked. Even back to the Cain and Abel, man. Even to the point of Abel and Cain. Okay, the Lord has been angry with the wicked, man. All right. So don't think you're gonna escape unscathed, man. It is it's a marvel. As it says, it's a marvel for a foolish to not be punished. Okay, but no, there is a punishment. It says what? The Lord will not acquit the wicked, man. All these things that you've done unto our people, you have to pay for, man. Okay? And that was a salaka for the rent, but that's crazy, man. He made our people suffer, he has to pay for it, man. Okay? And now this Pope is saying that it's okay to be a flamer, it's okay to be a mole. No, man. Okay, all this madness is gonna stop, man. Folly is not gonna be exalted anymore, man. Yahweh Shai is gonna come and establish righteousness on the earth, man. Just watch, man. Okay, that's what we're waiting for. That's the real. That if you're really seeking for Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, if you really serve the Lord, that's the same mindset that you're supposed to have. You're supposed to seek for the end, the destruction of this wicked kingdom. That's what you're supposed to have, man. You're not supposed to be. If you consent to this wickedness, that means you're a part of it, man. You're not a part of the solution. You're a part of the problem. Okay. So it says here. What else do I have? Okay, let's go into the sects, the denominations of Christianity. It says what? How many sects of Christianity are there today? There are more than 45,000 denominations globally, man. Okay, so again, 2.6 billion Christians on the earth, but in between those 2.6 billions, there are 45,000 different kinds of Christians on the earth, man. Denominations, okay, denominations. So how much is that kingdom divided? Another proof that this is not the king, that's not the gospel, man. Christianity ain't it, man. Okay, Christianity is not the real gospel, man. That's nothing but lies, man. Okay, and people are gonna come to find out, man, that those black guys in the corner, okay, those guys wearing those carpets on their backs, those guys that were yelling at everyone, everyone, cussing out the so-called white man, yelling like those angry black men, okay, on the corner, okay, those angry Filipinos, those angry Salakia, those angry people, those angry guys, Salakia, because I don't want to say just black people, because the Israelites are not, it comes in all shades of color, man. We got so-called white people that are in the camps, so-called northern tribes, Salakia. How can I say that? I don't even want to say like that, man. So-called, we have all kind of people, man. We come in all shades of color, man. Okay, Israelite is not just it says what, Ephraim is a cake not turned. Okay, we come in all different shades, different kind of come in all sorts of flavors, man. Okay, that's just the same, man. But again, there are more than 45,000 denominations. And again, you should add Satan worshippers in that denomination, man. Okay? 45,001. Okay? If you add the Satan worshippers in that, man. But ultimately, that's all they do. They worship Satan regardless, unknowing and or knowingly. Okay? So again, it says, let me see if I still have some precepts. So basically, if Satan is divided, he can't stand. Okay, that's how you know that's not the doctrine. I brought out before that we're supposed to be jointly together. Okay, and I read in Ephesians 4 that we're supposed to be in one mind, one body in Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? So it says here. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm gonna close it out, man. That's basically how you know that you can sit here and name all we can stay up all night, man, just to cuss out Isa Edom, all the wickedness that he's done behind the guise of Christianity. Okay, we can sit here, all night just to understand how wicked these people really are, man. But at this point, man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutation. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Christianity is nothing but how did I say? Nothing but a perversion of the true doctrine, the only true doctrine. Okay, and all these sects, all these other denominations, nothing but a cheap carbon copy. It's not even carbon copy. It's just a vain effort of copying the heavenly doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, but it can never come to the truth, because it's a lie. All right. So that being said, Lord willing, this was edifying. Baba Bal Kwam Yashala. Until next lesson, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom.